Okay, today we're going to be checking out a video from Noma, the VTuber that plagiarized a design they never owned. Oh, no, 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 you don't do that, you don't do that. So yeah, definitely go and check out Noma. I'll leave her link in the description down below, but yeah, she makes really good videos. She's fucking killing it with the videos.
With a sudden rise in popularity often comes an equal rise in the number of eyes that gaze
Oh,
upon you. This occasionally happens in the indie VTuber scene, as sometimes all it takes is just one eye-catching post on Twitter to propel you into fame, or at least as much fame as a micro-celebrity in a very niche genre on the internet can get. One such instance.
True. You know, true, sister, true. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's any VTubers out there with fucking egos or some shit like that. I don't know, but you're in the grand scheme of things, you're a micro celebrity. Okay, that's just facts. It's true. Okay, you're not fucking. I don't know. You're not Taylor Swift. You're not Adam Sandler. I mean, Adam Sandler's the goat, but you're not Keanu Reeves. You're a VTuber. Okay, I don't know.
Was a VTuber by the name Kaiu. I watched as this person skyrocketed to over 5,000 Twitter followers practically overnight.
It is very cute. It is a very cute design, definitely. But I mean, obviously, I'm guessing it's plagiarized by the title of the video, so...
Just from one tweet of their model reveal that popped off. It's not hard to see the charm in their design.
it's
You
cute.
got an innocent, comfy-looking sheep twink with a cozy autumn-like fit.
Sheep twink. Okay.
A warm-looking scarf, cute little sheep ears and horns, and these nice accessories atop their head that are like a perfect garnish on top. Contrast this cute design with his banner of him with a cruel, sadistic smile as he proceeds to inject you, the audience, with a mysterious substance. It seemed like everything was perfect for this guy to take off. After all, a cute design with a dark twist? A perfect anime trope that many find appealing. He basked in his glory for a few days, relishing in the newfound attention. Only, everything was far.
Well, I mean, what the fuck did you expect? Like, it's so stupid. Like, do you not expect to get called out for fucking stealing? Like, you have the money to, like, get this made into a model. Like, how the fuck did you not, like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's so many ways to have just not fucking stolen, right? Like, what about, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if this happens, like, okay, I'm not an artist, but if you saw this design, maybe you could have, like, DM'd them and been like, hey, like, are you okay with potentially, you know, me paying you to use this image for a model, or going to like another artist and using it as a reference image. Obviously, when you use something as a reference image, you have to change it enough so it's, you know, unique and different enough. But I think it's fine, right? Yeah, to like, if to have it as a reference image, obviously, like I said, you need to make it different and unique enough. You can't literally just like, I don't know, change like a color and say, oh yes, this is completely unique. This is mine now. It's not stolen, you know. But yeah, it's like if he had so much money to like, he had the money to like make it into a model and everything, like pay for a model and all this shit. But he couldn't just he couldn't just like have a artist change the design up a bit. You change it up and not plagiarize, or like there's so many ways he could have avoided this. It's so stupid. I don't know.
Far from perfect. It turned out he may have actually plagiarized his design. Hello everyone, my name is Safira Denoma, but you can call me Saf. It's not every day that you see someone rise from obscurity to popularity, only to see them deactivate pretty much under 24 hours after
Wow.
allegations of plagiarism were thrown at their feet. But hey, that's what I'm here for.
They got called out that
to gather all
quickly?
this information
Damn.
and present it to you all on a silver
That's kind of
platter.
crazy.
Let's begin. I don't have much of a background check on Kaiu to give to you guys. I only noticed him blip on my radar around early April of 2024. Based on his
so this is
Twitter's about
recent.
page, it looks like he's been a VTuber since May of 2023, achieved affiliate that same month, and was slowly but steadily knocking out follower milestones as the
Whoa.
months went on. Between December of 2023 and April of 2024, there appeared to be a bit of a hiatus as the follower count suddenly went from 600 to over 1,000 on April 9th, 2024. So, given this timeline, I can safely assume that his tweet about his model and design had popped off around April 9th, maybe a day before, as things tend to take a while to get traction. and that explains the sudden influx of new people. Everything started to fall downhill for Kaiu on April 11th, 2024, when Meep Sheep VT released this call-out
Oh,
post.
shit.
This needs to be brought to everyone's attention. Kaiu has recently revealed their Vtuber model, but the design is completely stolen from this.
Yeah, it is. Like, look at that. I mean, look at that. That's 100% stolen. I mean, there's no denying it. I mean, the face, the fucking, I don't know, what do you call them? The things in his, I don't know, weeds, plant, the flowers, like that's the same. I don't know what. He changed the horns a little bit. Whoa, yeah, whoa, what? Oh, no, it's not this. No, it's not the same. The horns are different. You know, yeah.
Artist. I was amazed at how good it looks and reached out to Ume to tell him this, but I see no credit to the original artist. While it might not be my place to speak on this, I just feel as though everyone needs to be made aware before choosing to support someone like this. It would seem Ume has also been hiding replies asking him about the similarities.
He's been hiding replies? What the fuck do you... You think you're just gonna, like, escape from it? Like, brother in Christ, like, what the fuck do you expect's gonna happen, okay? I don't understand why people do this. It's like, because you think you're not gonna suffer the consequences? Like, it's going to come back and fucking eat you in the bussy, okay? You know, you're gonna get clapped. Like, I don't know. Is it so hard to be a decent person? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, could you just, like, I don't know, try to reach out to the original artist or something? I don't know.
Upon first glance, it's quite uncanny the number of similarities between Ume's design and the referenced art.
Yeah.
They share the oversized scarf, the green leaves and white flowers on the same side.
The eye color's the same.
Golden-looking accessory.
Oh yeah, the golden side thing too.
The exact same hairstyle was pretty much down to the T.
The eyes are the same.
Ahoge and the exact strokes in the bangs. Sure, there are some minor differences, such as the differing horns and the rest of the outfit, but at a glance, it is definitely suspiciously similar. Ume's response has been deleted now, but I vaguely recall Ume had said something along the lines of, "No one owns the concept of a sheep VTuber. The outfits are nothing alike."
Brother, dude, fuck off. What do you mean? No one owns the design for a sheep VTuber. That's true, but it's like, okay, yeah, then you could really have changed it up. It's a fucking sheep. Of course no one owns the concept of a fucking sheep, but then if it's a sheep, then you could have made it different, you know? Brother, you know, there's other sheep VTubers out there. Do they all look the same? No. I don't know, brother in Christ, okay? Fuck me, damn. He really fucking said that. He really said that. I don't think anybody's denying that shit, but I mean, damn. Fucking so stupid. Such a stupid reply.
And the golden accessories and the reference images of a spider lily, but mine is a curved ornament. Even my horns aren't alike.
Whoa!
Okay, sure. Let us entertain this theory for a bit. It is true that no one owns a Kimono Mimi sheep twink, but let's see all the other sheep VTubers that come to the top of my head.
And they're different.
Let's see. Meep Sheep here is a sheep
what a mere sheep?
VTuber. And this is just a side speculation, but I think their interest in sheep VTubers is also the reason they could detect the similarities so fast to make this call-out post in the first place. But there is no similarity to the referenced picture.
None
there
at
is
all.
also Bo, Minore, and Vice, who all have designs of sheep people.
I saw Vice. I really like his. He's so cute. I like Vice's one. That's so cute. It's so fucking cute.
But none of these look anything remotely similar to that reference picture, nor to each other.
No.
They all have their own unique hairstyles, unique horn shapes, unique outfits, and unique overall themes. As another VTuber named Kaiu weighs in, you cannot claim those things, yes, but when many components of the design are the same, that's when it's a problem. 1. Horns. 2. Hair/hair color. 3. Eye shape/color. 4. Scarf. 5. Golden hair accessory. 6. Leaf accessory.
Yeah, it's not like it's one thing. You know, it's not like the design, everything's completely different, but it's all like the, like, you know, oh, the the reef accessory is the same. You know, that the hair accessory is the same. It's like multiple things are like extremely similar. The face is literally similar. Like the face itself looks like it could be like their twin or their like cousin, you know?
The whole concept in itself is just stolen. The only disagreement I have to Kaiu's point is that the horns are different.
The horns are
Otherwise,
different,
I agree
yeah.
with his assessment.
Yeah, the horns are
It is
different.
considered plagiarism when many components of something are the same that it can seem like an almost exact replica of something else that exists. Especially if there's minimalistic changes to make the entire concept yours. I mean, come on. I'm sure most of you all here have already seen H Bomber Guy's video on plagiarism.
Oh, yeah.
Plagiarism is not restricted only to videos or essays, but anything creative, including art itself. So, not only did Ume double down and proceed to get some flack for their immature behavior, but the situation somehow gets even worse. The artist of the original
Worse?
reference design responded to the situation.
Wait, I have already replied to their account. I want to receive. Oh, so he did DM. Wait, what? That's even worse. So it's like he DM'd her asking for permission. They said no, and then he still used it anyway. Why? I mean, honestly though, like, I feel like there's so many good artists out there. Why don't you just like look for other artists that may have like drawn you know, what is the word for humanoid sheep? Or like, you know, like humanoid sheep, you know, and went and like DM somebody who gave permission. Like, why did he like this design so much that he just like had to use it even though this person fucking said no? I don't know. To use that design, but I declined. However, I noticed that a feature was using the design, and since I do not give permission to use or sell the design. Oh wait, so wait, did he not even DM her? Just, I mean, DM them. It's just somebody they got DMs before asking, they declined. I do not give permission to use or sell the design. I asked them to change the flower on their head, floral decoration, and gold decoration.
And they proceed to tell us what had transpired between them and Ume. Regarding
Oh, okay, so they did have a DM from Ume.
your inquiry, I have already replied to that account. I once received a DM asking for permission to use the design, but I declined. However, I noticed that a VTuber was using the design, and since I do not give permission to use or sell the design, I asked them to change the flower on the head, floral decoration, and gold decoration. A Google Translate of their image post gives the following: I do not provide any illustrations for this design. Last year, I was asked if I could use the illustrations, but I declined the request once. This time, even though I declined the request, they used a design that looked very similar to my illustration, so I sent them a DM and asked them to change the decorations. I was offered all of the illustration designs and a proposal to purchase them, but I have no intention of providing or selling the illustration design.
Which is
However,
obviously is their right to do.
I want you to change the entire design, but I would like you to change the flower head, grass decoration, and gold decoration part. And I would like you to continue to work hard as a VTuber. Thank you to all my fans.
What? Are you telling me they were that nice? They were that nice to just change those accessories and they still didn't? Brother.
For looking at my illustrations and for your kind words. I will continue to work hard to deliver wonderful illustrations to everyone, so I appreciate your continued support. Now, I just want to say, this artist is incredibly generous and
Yeah, they are so fucking nice. That is literally so kind and generous to do. Just change the head accessories, and you may still fucking didn't do that. What the fuck? That is so fucked up. That artist is genuinely so fucking kind to say that, and he still disrespected them like that. Like, what? I'm so confused. Like, why did they not just change it? Like, why would you not just do that?
Kind about the situation. Not only did they tell Ume no when he first approached the artist to try and use their design, but when Ume proceeded to go behind their back anyway after being declined, they still had the patience to understand Ume wanted to be a VTuber, so all they requested was that he just remove the accessories and that'd be it. I personally don't believe this guy should have any passes to use a design he never got the rights to in the first place.
Yeah, obviously, no. Yeah, no, he should not get a pass for doing that because that's fucked up.
Because if an artist tells you no, you should respect their wishes and just not use it.
Yeah, yeah, it's like it's their art, it's their property, that's their right. And I mean, there's so many other artists out there, you know, like just go and find somebody else who may say yes, like.
For a more simpler explanation of why this is wrong, just imagine you made your own unique original character, or OC. If someone asks
And then someone
you,
just stole
hey,
it.
I want to buy your OC and use it commercially, and you
said no.
you expect them to back off,
And
right?
then they just steal it,
Imagine
yeah.
a year later, you find out this guy decided to just steal your OC and make it theirs anyway. You'd be pretty pissed, no? It's not hard to think of a different design, or at the very least take the concept of it and ask an actual designer artist to use it as inspiration for something
Yeah, to
more
just change it. Yeah, to just use it as a reference image.
unique to you. But back to Kaiu's situation, this artist was being incredibly kind about the situation. Removing the leafy and flower decoration and the golden ornament should be an easy fix if he just went back to his model
extremely
plans. Maybe they could
easy
even change it to
fix.
something else, like a feather or a different kind of plant, or maybe even a flower crown instead. But you know what this guy said, despite being given way too many generous chances when he deserves none? Ume says, "Please read it carefully. I respect everyone's opinion about the whole situation, but I'd rather discuss it with the artist and not a third party.
What?
This is supposed to be only handled by the artist and
Oh,
me."
fuck off.
Down emoji, bow emoji. And the Discord message says, "First, I never stated that I did not use the artwork as in reference, so please keep those assumptions respectfully out of this, that I denied it. I've contacted the artist and we will have a deeper conversation into it.
Oh, fuck
I
off.
know the previous conversation of mine might be a bit stubborn towards them, where I refused to change the two aspects that they requested. And I
Yes, that's stubborn. That's stubborn as fuck. What do you mean? It's not even that big of. It's literally the most minuscule of changes they could have possibly said. Like, it's like, okay, that's like with my model saying like, oh, okay, I would like you to change the earring that I have, and this like. What do you call this, like earring or this piece of my ear, and that's it. Like I can keep my whole design, my outfit, everything, but just change my my hair accessories, and that's it. That is like the most generous and easier changes there could possibly be. You know, it's not like saying, oh, change the outfit completely change my outfit. Change my outfit completely. It's literally saying, just change my, like, the hairpiece, and that's it. Like, that is literally the bare minimum, and he still fucking refused. Like, he's just actually a dickhead. I don't know. That's just being an asshole. Like, why? Like, why? Like, what are you doing? I actually am just baffled. Like, what the heck is this guy doing? Like, dude. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stupid.
apologize them directly through DMs. I will discuss anything further with the artists themselves. I thank everyone for their concerns and sharing their point of view. Please don't harass anyone who worked on this model, since I'd take the full responsibility for this entire situation.
You take this responsibility? Are you taking responsibility?
I just like it when people who do bad things tend to use double negatives for whatever reason. Like, oh no, I never said I don't do drugs. Or, I never said I did not use that artwork as a reference before.
Yeah, literally.
Like, bro, who you trying to fool? But then they said this stuff with a billion typos, and quite frankly, I don't have much to add besides it's kinda suspicious when he's trying to placate the masses by saying he'd rather just handle it privately with the artist, when the artist already gave him clear guidelines of how to continue using a design that they blatantly stole with as minimal changes as possible. Like, just take the L and suck it up. This artist is already being way too kind to your stinky
literally.
behind. But then came out even more evidence. Evidence that Ume has, in fact, used the same art piece as not only a reference, but for their profile picture on their throne, on their Ko-fi, and on their Steam.
God,
Remember, they never got permission to use these from the artist last year. But they still went behind the artist's
stole
back
the
anyway
art
and used it
piece.
regardless for many months. Maybe even a year, without any care. It was shortly after this evidence came to light that Kaiu deactivated their Twitter.
Fuck off.
They also have since changed their Twitch. Throne, Ko-fi, and presumably Steam profile pictures to no longer have this evidence left behind.
Wait, he thinks he's gonna come back to streaming.
They also replaced their Twitch image and emotes with a pre-made, pay-to-use model that we'll talk about more shortly. But if you thought this was the end of it, nope. The situation gets even stranger. Some artists saw Meep Sheep's call out and chimed in with their own experience with Ume, wondering why Ume always seems so particular about their style of art. Madame Mito has the following to say. Seeing this honestly doesn't surprise me. I had an unpleasant interaction with them as well last year. They commissioned a Your Character Here from me and were basically asking me to change my art style, saying things like, "Can you make the bangs look one-to-one to my model?" Which, as an artist, I found a little disrespectful. There are more things while working with them that bothered me, but I guess this stuck out to me because it seemed like they didn't respect me as an artist. The Discord messages go as follows. Ume. I feel like the hair is a bit too light, and I'd prefer to have it a proper and darker outlines for the hair, since it will not be visible if you use it on Twitch. Especially the braided hair.
Wait, is that the emote here? That looks nice. I think that's good. I think that's nice. I think that looks pretty similar and good. Yeah, was that the emote he was going to use on Twitch? I guess.
People. Also, is it possible to shade the hair like the artist/ref above? Mito says, I could make the outlines darker, however I cannot shade like the reference since that would be changing my art style /
Right, that makes sense.
Ume says, alright. But besides the shading, I'd prefer the revisions I've asked. Is it possible to make the bangs look one-to-one like my model? Besides that, the outline def looks better. And the different hair shade. Mito says.
Okay, this is where I don't get, because it's like when you commission an artist, right? Isn't it because like you inherently like their art style? Right? I would assume if I was like hiring somebody, I would look at their like reference images and, you know, look at their work and, oh, I like this person's art style, so I hire them for their style because I've seen their art. So I feel it's really odd to like then ask somebody to like change up their style, because like you know what you're getting, because if you look at the reference images, then you know their style, like you know the kind of art that you are getting, right? I don't know.
Unfortunately, no, since you already approved the sketch and I already completed the entire emote. And again, I cannot copy another artist's art style. I drew the bangs in my style while not changing the design. Ume says, alright, then it's fine like that. I think it's really sus that this guy insists that the bangs and even shading to be one-to-one to his model.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, man, but it's a chibi emote.
Yeah.
The emote itself is freaking tiny. If you make that hairstyle one-to-one,
it's small, it's
such
an
a
emote,
tiny little thing,
yeah.
no one's even gonna see that.
No one's gonna notice it.
In addition, asking someone to change how they shade is incredibly rude. You should only commission an artist if you like their style.
Yeah,
And
literally,
if you like
yeah.
their style, you go look at their portfolio.
Yeah, you go look at their
It ain't
reference
rocket
images, yeah, the
science.
portfolio,
Another
yeah.
artist named Occur also spoke out with the
Well,
following.
their work.
Oh god, he called me to make a doodle model of this character. I wish I knew it was being stolen.
Literally all of these like commission works don't look great. Like I think that obviously it's stolen, it's not this artist's fault, but I'm just saying their work looks really good to me. I'm like, I would be happy with this.
I didn't want to think of it like that, but at the moment I did think he was being rude. I thought maybe he doesn't really know how to properly interact with people and he's just rough. But yeah, no, he's rude. Chibis usually have exaggerated anatomy and expressions to be cuter.
Yeah, right?
The Discord screenshot is as follows.
I mean, how can it...
The eyes from the pet can be small.
How can a chibi even look similar to the model? Because like chibi designs are completely... like it's a completely different like style of art, right? I don't know.
Color? It's not really accurate to the reference, I think. I'm sorry. Sad, teary-eyed face. And for real, what the heck is this guy doing? It's a chibi doodle model.
Yeah.
Something as silly as a doodle model is not supposed to be this basically a small hyper-detailed model that has to match one-to-one to his overall design for the head and mascot. Like, look at it.
It looks
way
great.
too busy
Yeah.
and honestly way too much work for what this artist was probably charging for something that was supposed to be silly and cute. This is actually wild nitpicking, and I feel awful that these artists had to deal with this level of
Yeah, it's definitely like crazy nitpicking. I hate that. I hate that when people do that. It's like,
obliviousness, low-key caringness.
just be kind to artists, okay? Be nice. Artists are incredibly fucking talented, and they deserve all the respect in the world. Like, 100%. Okay, 100%. If you don't respect artists, you're kind of a dickhead. I don't know. Especially in the VTuber space, you don't respect artists. I don't know what to say to you.
Lack of care or respect towards other artists? All of the above? And did you think that was all? Haha, nope. Even his model artist had something to say about the rudeness of this guy. His model was made by the talented DG Studio. One day after Meep Sheep's callout, they responded with the following. We are also the victim.
Oh no.
Here's our clarification statement.
Yeah, damn.
And their clarification statement
poor
goes
DG
as
Studio.
follows.
Obviously, it wouldn't have. Yeah, obviously, DG Studio wouldn't have done the model if they knew it was stolen, or like the art was stolen.
Members. We write to you in a spirit of transparency and accountability regarding the recent unsettling events linked to Ume, which have deeply shocked and disappointed our community. Our studio has long upheld a principle of non-criticism towards former clients. However, the persistent disrespect and mistreatment that our artists have tortured from Ume over the past few months compel us to speak out.
Oh my god!
These actions have taken a toll on our artists mentally.
Oh my god!
It is presumed that Ume claimed the artwork as his original character, OC, from the outset on purpose. This suspicion arises from his initial consultation with our studio in Discord, during which he presented the contentious artwork as his profile picture. Furthermore, the design requirement forms he submitted were wholly based on this image. Admittedly, after a cursory Google search of the image that yielded no results, and observing its use as profile picture across multiple platforms by Ume, we did not suspect any malfeasance regarding its originality. Regrettably, throughout our engagement, Ume frequently breached the terms of service by insisting on minutely detailed and stringent revisions under the guise of perfectionism. Despite our repeated, well-intentioned reminders about the violation of our terms of service concerning nitpicking, he continued to demand overly meticulous adjustments, emphasizing his critical nature towards artistic work. Moreover, his specific request for us to follow exactly the head, hairstyle, and headpieces details from his profile picture were clear indications of his intent to base his model on OG artwork. We deeply regret the creation of this controversial model and extend our profound apologies for the lax oversight of our reference material verification process. Moving forward, we commit to rigorously verifying the origins of all references, especially those pertaining to character designs, ensuring detailed citations and evidence to prevent any forms of plagiarism. DG Studio stands vehemently against all forms of plagiarism and unoriginality. We are dedicated to respecting and protecting the legitimate rights and copyrights of content creators within the community. So now we add more rules in TOS and fields in forms for keeping the copyright safe. Thank you for listening our statement. We appreciate your understanding and support as we strive to maintain the integrity and creativity of the environment. The screenshots they provide are the following. The first screenshot shows his design requirement forms and how he uses that referenced images over and over for everything. He also used it as his Discord profile.
That is kind of sus. That he has like no other like images for reference, because if it was like his own original OC, then I would kind of think, wouldn't there be more like concept art or other pieces of art with the design of it? Like, I feel like that kind of would be a bit sus, wouldn't it? That if he says it's his original OC, but there's only this one image of the character, because I feel like if it's the original OC, you would have more art pieces of it, or like a concept art, or like a reference sheet for it, something like that. I don't know.
Picture, and his notes were basically pointing out how much more similar it should be to his reference picture, including hair should be similar to this dried flower, and hair should look like this to more fluffy, eyes should be like this, should have human ears, same style plus brighter yellow eye color.
Wait, so he's literally going out of his way to make it exactly the same. Like, the fuck is he doing? It's like, so this is even like, it's actually even not like, it is even different. The flowers are bigger and stuff like that. I don't even know. Like, why wouldn't he just try to make it, I don't know, different so he doesn't get caught? But he tries making it the exact same. Like, I don't even know the logic behind this guy.
As DG Studio points out, his specific request for them to replicate exactly the head, hairstyle, and headgear details were clear indications for his intent to base his creation on this artwork.
Yeah.
Their second evidence picture is the following. Regrettably, through our engagement, Mr. Ume frequently breached the terms of service by insisting on minutely detailed and stringent revisions under the guise of perfectionism.
Ah.
Ume says, and on the other hairstyle are some mistakes, brown lines on the hair. The side ponytail on the right and the left side hair part behind the ear should have a softer outline like the top hair of the model, please, since it looks very pixelated. The flowers and the small earrings outlines are pretty pixelated and harsh too. Please get that fixed too. Please let the artist check on 2 harsh pixelated outlines on the model. DG Studio says,
fuck
the
off.
flower request is too insane. As I told you, the resolution is not unlimited. Ume says, well, that not possible to make the line less harsh and dark? DG Studio says, you shouldn't take too much attention on those tiny things, and so the artist's computer can't support him to do so. He can't even control that tiny pixel. The pen brush itself is far more bigger than flower pixel. Yeah, but the other outlines seem fine except those areas I've circled.
Oh my god.
I mean, if flowers are not possible to change the way I've requested, then at least change the hair part.
Oh my
I've circled,
god,
since that's
shut
bothering
up!
me the most.
Ah!
Sorry for nitpicking.
I'm even fucking getting mad. Like, just listening to this message is pissing me off too. Like, and they had to deal with this guy for like months. I would be pissed, honestly. I would lose my fucking mind. To any artists out there, like editors out there, if you commission work, I feel sorry for you get people like this who are so nitpicky, because I would fucking lose my mind. Like, I'd pull my ears off, okay? I would like fucking rip my ears out of my head. Or I'd pull my tail off or something, I don't know.
But I want a model that doesn't bother me while looking at every detail. Hope that's understandable. I think it's already break the rules, since it's just a model. I think I mentioned it. Our regulations. A modeler for modifications, free of charge for up to 3 times. If you are accustomed to nitpicking on details, like pixel-level flaws, and prefer to propose modifications bit by bit rather than providing centralized feedback, please let us know in advance, as we may not be able to accept your order. Then I hope the artist can fix whatever is able to be fixed.
Oh my god.
Nitpicking. I think I already accept enough changing times for so much unnecessary details. This is the last chance for changing.
They are being very fucking nice. They are being really nice. I feel like there might be some artists who are just be like, okay, fuck off. But DG Studio is really being really nice about this, and like it's sad because like all of the people in this situation have been so kind, genuinely so kind. But Yume just continuously just takes advantage of their kindness, and it's just extremely rude, and it's just like, it's sad to see. Like, the original artist was really kind about it, and he still disrespected them. The artists he commissioned for the emote and the chibi design, both very nice, and DG Studio is putting up with this person, being kind about it as well. Like, this is just sad to see.
Despite our repeated well-intentioned reminders about the violation of our terms of service concerning nitpicking, he continued to demand overly meticulous adjustments, emphasizing his critical nature towards artistic work. Yeah, I'm sorry. Understandable with my requests. But yeah, those are my last requests. He says his screen is 32-inch big and 4K resolution. What you mention is just a tiny dot on his layer, so that's just too small to be noticed. Laughing emoji. Their third screenshot is the following. This is the conversation after we already finished the sketch in color. For me, what the most important parts are the hair, face, eyes, whole head part. To follow the references and requests I've shown. There shouldn't be any other drastic changes for the rest, so yee. One more question. Do all your reference copyright safe? I mean, if we follow your reference, would it be too similar to others OC? For the sheep ref, I did ask them on Twitter. They are a Japanese artist. For the rest, I haven't asked/found the artist, but as an example, changing to a similar skin color or eyes, I don't think it can get copyrighted.
Are you sure about that? What?
I just gotta say this really quick.
What?
You don't think it can get copyrighted with just minor changes? Bestie, have you never heard of the concept of plagiarism in your entire life?
What?
How you can't just change one teeny itty bitty thing and
what?
expect no one to notice eventually?
What?
You're fucking stupid, and I think someone needs to...
Yeah, he is fucking stupid. Like, bro, like, he literally had the chance to, like, make changes and change it up, but I don't know.
to watch H-Bomber Guy's video on plagiarism because I don't have the cohesiveness to dive into why what this guy tried doing is stupid as hell. Also, see how they leave out the fact that the artist told him no for using the artwork reference? Mighty suspicious.
That's
behavior,
true.
With
Yeah.
the fourth screenshot, DG Studio shows us the revised form where it clearly says at the bottom that please make sure all your references are copyright safe and provide proofs of authors authorized or we can refuse to follow it. DG Studio is covering their own base because, in my opinion, it should not be on them to have to dig up to see if something is within client's rights. The client themselves should know better prior to applying.
Yeah,
especially
I
in a
agree.
field where many VTubers are built off the backs of artists and creatives as a whole. That aspect is why so many people in the VTubing community had a problem with this. Artists literally created VTubers. Even for the first VTuber to ever exist, someone out there had to design the model. Someone had to draw the art. Someone had to model that art and understand perspectives and how the art should move. VTubers and anyone wanting to get into VTubing need to respect artists because without them, we wouldn't be able to exist.
100%,
No,
100%.
get your AI bullshit out of here. I don't want to hear it.
No.
Moving on though, it seems that every creative this Ume person had talked to had a negative and weird experience with this man seemingly insistent that they use the same style to plagiarize details of an artist's design that he doesn't actually own the rights to. He has disrespected the artist who originally conceived and drew this design. He's disrespected the mode artist and chibi model artist, and he also disrespected the art studio that took the time to craft his model with love and care, under the belief his design was entirely his. Not only did he lie to many people, deceiving them by leaving out information that he had zero right to this design and constantly disrespected artists, but he had the gall to even use that same studio's pay-to-use model of a wolf kimono mini.
Oh wait, that's my. Wait, what the fuck? That's my model. Oh, wait, I didn't even know. Wait, that's my model. Oh. Well, wow, that's ironic. Wow, that's coincidence. Yeah, so I guess if anyone wants to know what my model is, this is my model. But okay, look, I didn't plagiarize. So I paid money, okay, to have the right to use this model. So
as his current stand-in, truly, scum will never learn.
That's kind of funny though. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I was like, whoa, wait, that's me. Okay, yes, this is not an original model, okay? I don't have that kind of money. This works, okay? This works.
Kimono Mini as his current stand-in. Truly, scum will never learn. But alas, with Ume Kaitu's Twitter currently deactivated at the time of writing the script, and with zero activity going on in his Twitch, we can presume he's trying to stay under the radar for now. Hopefully this video will shed some light on this guy's sordid history should he try to return once the dust settles, because we all know people on the internet have a tendency to forget things after a week or so. But me? I rarely forget. And now that I'm getting into the habit of making videos documenting things that catch my interest, I don't think I'll be forgetting anytime soon. But before we end today's video, I just wanted to shout out DG Studios. I'm not sponsored at all. What's that like? But I've been following them for some time, ever since they carved a niche for making high-quality, gorgeous-looking, pay-to-use models accessible for pretty much anyone looking to get into VTubing with a live 2D model.
They literally. I didn't even realize it was DG Studios that made my model. I didn't even realize that.
I highly recommend these guys if you or anyone you know wants to get into VTubing. But want a beautiful model to use while you figure out if this hobby is for you. It is relatively cheap, inexpensive way to break
That's literally why I'm using this model. So
into the market.
yeah.
While you lose out your uniqueness, as anyone can use these models if they also pay, it's a good way to test out various programs such as VTube Studios to see if you like the concept of streaming or making content as a VTuber. They have an assortment of models and are constantly making more. Like, come on, look at these gorgeous eyes and these washboard abs. This one's even free, albeit there's no toggles to have fun with, but you can still get a lot of traction out of this just for the price of basically nothing. Wait, does winking even work on this one? Oh my god, it worked!
Oh yeah, I can wink on this one.
They also have commissions open if you happen to have a unique design that you own the rights to that you'd like a model art and or rig done by. Just putting that out there.
Maybe one day. Maybe one
day. They seem like
day.
a reputable studio that cares, and they seem to have a decent track record thus far. So it shocked me that such a situation happened that caused even this studio some distress. It's not every day you see scummy people try to claim a design they don't own as theirs for so long under the radar, but when they blow up suddenly, they have to remember. You will have more eyes on you, and if you have skeletons sticking out that closet, it will come tumbling out. But hey, that's what I like about the VTuber community. Many here care about and love artists, and many artists likewise care about and love VTubers. Well, at least the good, non-toxic ones, that is. But that sums up the situation for now. May Ume never return with that stolen design without at least reworking it, if his model parents are even willing to entertain him after all that. If Ume insists on wanting to be a VTuber more seriously, be more unique next time, eh? Until next time.
Well, I guess it's kind of ironic because mine is literally a I guess that's kind of ironic because this is a pay-to-use model. But I mean, I didn't plagiarize, so... I mean, I have the right... I paid the right to use this model, so I mean, I don't know. I guess I have that on him. But I guess I'm not original though, shit. Damn. I got called out. But no, I still think that, like, you don't have to pay a lot of money to like, make content as a VTuber. You know, I'm showing this model cost like 2,000 yen, like $20, and I'm using it and I'm making content and I'm still growing my channel with it. So it's like you don't have to pay like thousands of dollars for a model. Like you can still use a already made pay-to-use model and work with it. Like you can. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please consider to subscribe when you have not. We're getting closer to 20k subscribers, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of this videos. And definitely do go and check out Noma's channel. She makes really great videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.